Hello and welcome to another First Look video from Killer Off-Road Hobbies. I'm Gary, your host, and today we are focusing on the 110 scale four-wheel drive monster truck from Arrma called the Arrma Granite 4x4 Mega. I want to take this opportunity to give a huge shout out and thank you to Raz, Phil, Christopher, and Charles. Thank you for your support and thank you for helping this channel keep growing and new stuff coming in. All right, moving on. Let's start with the stuff that comes with this truck. So right over here, you got your TTX 300 Tactic 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. I am a huge fan of these transmitters. Tactic did very good with the design of these. They're simple, but very functional. On this backside right here, you have your reverse switches for your steering and your throttle, and you have your off-on switch. Uses 4 AA's. On the front side, you have your steering dual rate, throttle trim, and steering trim. Now it does have these 2 buttons here. I think that's for a different application, one of these with more options, but it is a 3-channel setup, and as I said, 2.4 gigahertz, runs on 4 AA's. Nothing in your way here, very comfortable in the hand, has this nice foam on the wheel. I am a huge fan of these transmitters. Good job, Tactic. All right, so what else comes with the truck? Well, I'm going to tell you. Right here you get your 8.4 volt nickel metal hydride pack. This is a 2400 milliamp hour. This will get you started. It does come with the T-plug or Dean's connector, whatever you would like to call it. And I would say you'd probably get a decent amount of runtime out of this. I will let you know on our first run we will be running the nickel metal hydride pack, but I'd say you'd probably get 15 to 20 minutes out of this pack, hopefully. Now to get you started also, they send you a wall charger. Now this is just a trickle charger. It will be for nickel metals only though, and it does come with your T or Dean's connector to use with the battery. Probably a 4 to 6 hour charge time. I didn't look it up, but that's pretty standard, 4 to 6 hours. Also what you get your little owner's manual in here. Now I highly recommend you go through this. I just thumbed through this. It doesn't have a parts list or anything like that, but it does have a lot of information about the truck, about the ESC and everything, setting stuff up. No blow ups though, so when you go to work on this thing, I would definitely do your research unless you're skilled in fixing RCs. You also get this little bag of tools. It's got your wheel wrench. It does have preload spacers for your shocks. They are not threaded bodied. And it has this multi-tool here. I'm pretty sure it's like a wheel wrench and to do a couple other things. You get 3 Allen keys in here, excuse me, and you have 2 extra jumpers, and I will explain the jumpers in a moment. All right, so moving to the truck. If you noticed, I got the yellowish green or fluorescent green, whatever you'd like to call it. Normally, I'm a red and black fan, as most of you who have followed my channel know. But I decided to switch it up. I need to get away from vanilla or chocolate. I need to start branching out and, kind of making it exciting a little bit. So I went ahead and I got this, and I think it looks awesome. Whoever is doing the body and chassis designs and everything over at Arrma or Hobbyco, excellent. You guys are killing it. All your stuff looks great. It looks awesome. It's built good for the most part, hopefully. I have no experience with this truck. I haven't even researched this truck really at all. I just walked into my local hobby shop the other day, was talking to the shop owner and maintenance guy and everything, and I was like, you know what? I'll take one of those. So here it sits in all of its glory. So to get into the truck, we'll pop the shell off. It does have the tethered body clips, which is very nice. I love that Arrma does that for us. As I said, I really like the look of this body. It looks very excellent, and it feels awesome too. It feels nice and rigid. but flexible at the same time. I think it will do well, especially with this truck being the brush version. I don't foresee having a problem with the body. Alrighty, so this is a completely redesigned new platform, 100%. Awesome, awesome, awesome looking. This is so much better than the original. I know I didn't have the original on my channel, but I did actually own the original Arrma Granite 2-wheel drive, and I'll tell you from experience, that thing was difficult to work on, and it wasn't a very good design. So I am very, very happy with Arrma for redesigning this thing, giving it 4-wheel drive. Kudos, big time. All right, so this thing is going to come in at about 16 inches long. They're going to be about 13 and a half inches wide and about 8 inches tall with the body on it. This is the brush version, as I mentioned, and we will go over this thing from back to front like always, and I'll explain what we're looking at. All right, so in the rear, you've got your plastic shock towers. Everything's plastic on this thing, by the way, so we'll just get that out of the way. Got your plastic shock towers with your plastic shocks, and the suspension feels good. It feels really good. As I said, it does have the preload spacers, so they are not threaded bodied, no aluminum caps, your plastic shocks. Moving forward from that, you do have your 12-turn 550 size brushed motor sitting in here. It does have a slipper clutch, and I'm sure that's what that multi-tool is for, to tighten and or loosen that slipper clutch. Nice generous battery tray over here where that 7-cell 8.4 pack came in here. Your ESC is a 35 amp, and it is 2S compatible, but you do have to read your manual to make sure your jumpers, which are these little tabs right here, are set in the right position to run a LiPo. Definitely make sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure it will not turn on with the LiPo if the jumpers aren't set up right, but on the off chance that it will, you want those jumpers set up right so that you don't hit LVC and destroy your pack and possibly burn up your rig. You know, that's all bad. So make sure to read your manual. Moving forward from that, of course, you have your waterproof Arrma steering servo. This one is a 5 kg. I'm not sure what that equivalates to in ounce inches of torque, but 5 kg on this 110 scale should be plenty, hopefully. Moving forward from there, the front is a lot of the same. You have your plastic shock tower, your plastic bodied shocks that you need preload clips on, and it does have this telescoping center drive shaft that runs down the middle from the slipper clutch. It goes into the rear diff and then into the front diff. You do have telescoping plastic drive shafts all the way around, and they are CVDs. Your turnbuckles are solid pieces, so your toe in and out will not be adjustable, as well as your camber links front and rear are non-adjustable. They are just solid plastic pieces. This thing feels like a tank. The plastics they're flexible, but they feel really good. The shock towers, the body mounts feel really good. Underneath, look at this nice flat pan, and this thing is said to be very easy to get to the diffs. It is all steel geared though. The differentials, and I'm not sure about the spur gear, I will let you know, but the thing says that it has steel gears, so I'm guessing that the spur gear is going to be steel too, hopefully. Other than that, it's about 6.5 pounds with the battery in it, and it is running the Boost Fortress tires, and let me tell you right now that these tires feel amazing. That's not to say they're going to be amazing, because I've had tires that feel amazing before that turned out not to be very amazing in actual real life bashing scenarios. But these have a great tread design. They feel good. The foams feel perfect, not too soft, not too stiff. I think they nailed it with these Boost Fortress tires. All right, so like I said, this is 2S compatible, not 3S, 2S compatible. So I've decided to hopefully try if we can find time together. Me and my wife have pretty opposite schedules, but I want her to be a much bigger part of Killer Off-Road Hobbies. You know, I want to make this channel a lot more family oriented. We actually got some surprises for the kids for Christmas that's coming up. So I'm going to try and integrate that. I'm still going to do my thing. I'm still going to go out, bash these rigs hard, give you guys good, honest reviews. But when we're out there bashing, just messing around, having fun, I'm going to try and make it more with me and my wife out there bashing together, having fun with my kids and everything. So I actually got this. I'm going to go ahead and do a full review on this. But this truck is basically going to be my wife's learning truck. And I already have a brushless system, if need be, that I can throw in here, a 1/10 scale brushless system. So once she gets comfortable with it and kind of learns how to drive, I'm going to kind of power this thing up. Or if she wants to get something a little bit bigger, a little bit meaner, we'll go that route as well. It's just on the table, but that's why I got this truck. And this truck definitely looks like it's going to be able to handle a newcomer learning how to drive with it. This thing looks like it's built like a tank. I'm not going to say it is built like a tank, but I am going to say it looks like it. This thing looks plenty built for what it is. Like I said, look at all this stuff. I mean, nice thick A-arms, all the plastic, the chassis and everything, and this thing's only 6.5 pounds. So I mean, I think this truck's going to do excellent. These tires, just the look of it, I really dig the look of it. The wheels, the tires, I mean, they just nailed it with this. Awesome. Great job, Arrma. All right, hopefully that was everything you were wanting to know, and or hopefully this was enjoyable for you to watch. If so, please hit that thumbs up. If not, don't be shy about smashing that thumbs down. I like the feedback either way. Please check out the description down there. You can get a hoodie, a coffee mug, t-shirt. Everything helps support the channel, guys and gals. So go check that out. You can become a patron and actually just give to the channel, help the channel out, keep stuff like this coming in. And don't miss out on the raffles. We have raffles ongoing pretty much constantly, so check out the donation link. You can buy a ticket for any ongoing or upcoming raffles via that donation link. All right, everybody, till next time, get out there, get an RC, go have some fun, and we'll see you right back here on the next video. I'm Gary. Peace!